Welcome everybody to some Shadowdark gameplay. Alright, and it's the next chapter of the Hideous Halls of Mugdulblub, featuring Ashen Hounds, our group of mercenaries. We got our new party members, and they're working well as a unit, and this episode really shows it off. Also, we started to nail the crawling order now. We're speeding it up a little bit, letting everybody move at the same time and do actions instead of going one for one. You're going to notice that speeds up. They get to a lot more content, crawling-wise, especially in this one. So from here on out, I can see things speeding up, and each episode will have a lot more content. So if you're enjoying it, like button, subscribe, all the fun stuff, help the channel grow, share it to friends who like Shadowdark and RPGs. But other than that, let's dive into it.
I wonder how long they were standing and wait for.
So I'm guessing like those weren't automatic. There's things in the wall shooting those arrows.
Oh yeah, there are definitely things down here.
Okay.
That's what I wonder how long they were standing and wait for.
So
Skeletons.
Yes, you alert everyone.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
Top of the round. Apparently, the skeletons go
I'm rolling
first.
that one. I'm going at the bottom.
I love it.
You can't
All right.
roll for me anymore.
So basically, just so you know, the way they work is either skeletons were set up, and they're holding their reaction mindlessly every turn for eternity.
Well, that's what I mean. I wonder how long they were standing there for. Like,
And so as soon as they had a chance to shoot you, they shot. So that was their reaction. But now it comes around to them, the selfish one. The selfish skeleton, apparently. Far down south, lets loose a bow at, I'm going to guess, the immediate target, Kilvar. Here we go. Ching!
Miss.
Deflects off your shield. Moving on, the unsure skeleton.
he's just a bit nervous.
Ching! Deflects off harmlessly. Luthor, you're up.
Well, I can't really get to the space with my buddies here, can I? If I do that, can I move into a space with one of my allies and take an action and then move out of the space? Is that like a possibility, or
Not normally, but in this case, like, you could move down right here, take your shot and move back.
okay? Well, that's only
Yeah, because you can't
One.
really, just like why we had the bottleneck member previously
Two.
with the half.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't, like, I didn't let them all stand on their own buddies and start chopping you.
no, that makes sense. All right, I'll take a quick shot with my bow here. Oh, actually, I'll put the torch
Ooh,
down where I am.
Okay, I will point out, though, that they are wearing chainmail armor.
Oh.
Just because I have to use my bow, so I need to drop
Yeah.
the torch.
Okay, I got a new torch. I just got to activate said torch. Here we go. You keep your timer going and all that, because I'm just using this torch as a guide. Okay.
Gotcha. All right, normal shot. See what happens.
Would you roll a 14? That arrow finds true for a massive 8 damage. And that was the unsure one in front?
Yep, first one I saw.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then I, as quick as I did that, back around the corner.
Okay.
Actually, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't take chances.
Kilvar, you were up.
Yeah, Kilvar is going to 1, 2, 3 down, and he's going to swing. Swing my mace. Got a 10.
Okay, you swing, and the skeleton moves to the side as your mace whiffs by. Bandek, are you moving anywhere?
Can I take one step back?
Yeah, you can fall back so that others can fall in. Yeah, that's a smart move. Bandek with his new mace and chainmail.
He is charging in and taking a swing.
He is the finishing master from the previous episode. Remember he finished off 2 or 3 guys. But yes, go for it.
Oh, I get a mace now? Let's get it.
Oh, but you swing, and as you do, yeah, it ducks under your mace attack. Do you have any movement left, or are you going to stay there? 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 2 movement left, so you could fall back a bit, leave room for your fighter to get in. Probably be a good idea. I will point out they also have short swords in sheaths on their hip. Hrothgar.
Hrothgar. Let's see. Get in here now. Not letting me. I'm gonna make a swing at this guy.
You swing, and it sidesteps to the side, and your weapon hits off the wall.
I've yet to hit anything.
It's true. Hang in there.
I have good modifiers, though.
The selfish one shoots a bow at Hrothgar. Misses. Now, moving on to Unsure Skeleton. He's the one up here. He draws out his blade. As he's drying it, he takes a slash at Hrothgar. You parry it.
Yep.
Luther, you're up.
All right, 1, 2. I see that guy still up. Can I shoot over my friends here?
Now, I did say before, if it's too chaotic, I was given a ranger's disadvantage. Yeah. Do we think that's a fair thing?
I feel like, yeah, that would be fair. That it would be disadvantage.
If
it were just 2 dwarves, maybe.
Yeah.
If he's aiming high, he only has to shoot over one person.
Remember, my rule was 3, so once you're the third out, it's a bit hard. Let's say, I would give them disadvantage if they were trying to shoot you, Luther, way back there. So, yeah, disadvantage to shoot, but good luck.
Fair enough. Well, that's all I can do, I think.
Because you can imagine how hard this would be to try to pull off this kind of shot.
Well.
With his narrow tunnel. All right. It just whizzes past. You try to time it between all the bobbing heads of dwarves and a big human fighter, and you take the shot. It whizzes past and just goes on and ricochets.
And you just hear someone say, "Get out of the way!" And then I back around the corner.
Kilvar, you're up.
Okay. I want to. Oh, I'm gonna try to cast Turn on Dead. Public roll.
Oh, that was a nat 20 that rolled over. On my screen, it was a 20 that rolled to 2. So as of now, that's just going to be a failure.
I got my luck back. I'm going to try again.
Using your luck? Okay, check it off. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
So, mark off your turn on dead, as it is gone. You hold up your holy symbol to try to get these skeletons to flee, and these ancient skeletons are having none of it. They're out for blood.
I am shocked that did not work. Shocked.
Indeed. And unless you're moving, Bandek, you're up.
I'm actually going to take a... Can I kind of duck? Take a knee?
As your movement, you want to go prone a bit?
Yeah, I don't want to lie on my stomach. I want to take a knee.
Sure.
Yep. I'm not going to hinder him in any way.
Yeah. Right? You kneel down. So you're 2 feet tall now. Instead of 4. Bandek, you're up.
Right,
You weren't the problem.
I want to try to do something here.
It's the big meat shield on the front.
I want to try to move to here.
Sure.
I know I'm going to have to push past people, but...
Skeleton is not that bad of an opposing target. What's their strength and shit? Nothing. So I'm going to make that just a normal check. DC 12.
That's a natty 1.
Here come the rolls.
You try to push through, but you can't get past Hrothgar. You get as far as Hrothgar, and he's just too big and blocking, and he kind of moves backward and bumps you all the way back to where you were.
I will not apologize for my girth. You will have to deal with it.
I will then try to turn undead.
Yeah, I think it's a tier 1 spell, right? Oh, it's a failure.
Oh my God.
And I will use.
Here come the rolls.
Oh, using up the lucks. They wants their turn on dead. Oh, succeeded. All right, within near of you, so 30 foot around you, make a charisma check. Opposed by your spellcaster check, so you got to beat 11. If the creature fails by 10 plus, they're destroyed. But only if they're equal to or less than. They're not. They're level 2 creatures. So either way, charisma test for the unsure skeleton with his -1 profile. Passes. The one to the south, charisma test. Rolls a nat 20.
Are you?
Okay, so despite the multiple attempts of turning undead with the 2 dwarf priests, you are shocked to see these ancient skeletons are just fearless. They do not care about any of your religion or God's powers. Rothgar, you're up.
Okay, Rothar's going to try his own turn undead. See if he actually hits something. Oh, I do!
All right. How do you want to kill
So
him?
strike through and shatter the skeleton. And I'll move down to this one. Or here. I'll let someone get around me if need be. I'll stay here because I got attacked.
So you can see right to your left here, there's a little cubby hole where they were shooting out from. If you had a light source, you'd see it better, but...
Yeah, but just where I'm right next to it, I see like a little bit. So yeah.
Selfish
Okay,
skeleton.
So that's me.
Dashes up, draws a short sword. Lays chops in with a 10. Is exactly your AC.
Exactly. That is a lot of damage.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heavy slash across the fighter's chest.
Yeah.
Luther.
I need to get a shield.
Alright, gonna poke my head around the corner. Still got 3 guys mostly.
Like, technically, it's 2 now.
Is the kneeling dwarf helping?
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
I have a plan if he's not, but you just gotta let me know. If
I'll
think
tell you
I would
what.
take the
Instead
shot.
I'll tell you what I'll do is instead of disadvantage, I'll let you just have a -2 to the shot. Does that sound better?
Alright, I'll add a -2 to the side. Just do that down here and then do that along. Okay, so -2. And I'll try another shot at the... Oh, there's a new guy. The other guy's dead.
Oh, wouldn't matter anyways.
Oh, the -2 didn't get applied when I did it that way, so I don't know how to add that to
No, it's fine.
just clicking.
But it
I'll
has
figure it out later.
much higher AC than that. So the shot just deflects past Rothgar, goes over his head. Hits
Is your attack only +1?
Yeah,
Or my bow shot? Yeah, I don't have much dexterity.
Okay.
Well, it's normal for people to only have a +1 at level 1.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't know if it applied.
You're
or
just
not,
used
right?
to your ranger with +4 and still couldn't hit anything.
Yeah, don't get me started on it. My ranger was great. He just sucked. Okay, I'm taking a step up, stand down low, going to tap Rothgar in the back, and bless him in the name of Madeira for healing.
Let's do it.
Boom.
How much do you heal?
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's the spot. Right there.
Any more movement before we go on to bed?
No.
Bandak, you're up.
Bandak is once again gonna try to push his way past.
Alright, DC 12.
He is gonna get there, he swears. Let's try normal roll.
Oh,
Get there.
Dwarven strength. You shove your way through. Now you can get your action.
I will smack him with my mace. Have at you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a hit for 1, 2, 3. You hear a couple bones and ribs smash as you strike into it. Rothgar.
Okay. Watch this. I'm going to make an attack.
Classic. Last words.
Yeah.
You're swinging two-handed, right?
Two-handed, yeah. Yeah, I know. Like it did.
1,
I
2,
click on the two-handed,
3,
but it doesn't
4,
point out which one I
5,
actually
6, 7.
Are you kidding me? How much
I am
health
not.
do these skeletons have?
A lot.
They're skeletons.
Level 2 skeletons. Alright, so this time you cleave and it's just like, you swear you almost had it. It's like you chopped off like one of its arms, and it's like dangling there, and its spine is kind of cracked in place, but it's still barely animated. And it goes to it. Now I will roll. Flip a coin. On a 1, it's Hrothgar. 2, it is Bandek. Bandek, it's attacking you.
Bring it! That's what I wanted.
With a nat 1. Okay, so I'm gonna.
It goes to swing, but that's the arm that just got cleaved off.
I'm gonna roll, and on a 1, it's going to lose its weapon, and on a 2, it's going to create a vulnerability on itself. A 2. So everything has, not everything, I'll say the next attack against it has advantage. So
Nice.
moving up, Luther, you're up.
And there's only 2 people.
And it's a direct shot with advantage.
Oh, well. All right.
Nice. So as it lunged forward at Bandek as he plowed through and it tried to chop into the dwarf blocks it with the shield, shoves him back to the point where he's completely out of balance, and the ranger's arrow finds true right through the skull, shattering it. Tumbles to the ground as the sound of chainmail hits the ground. Human-sized chainmail. There's 2 suits of it here because there's 2 skeletons, as well as 2 short swords and 2 short bows.
And probably some arrows.
I'm walking in past you guys looking for arrows.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the chain.
So you're going to basically take... It takes more than a round, but I'll be generous because rounds can be abstract in this a bit. So I'll just say it'll take your action to put on a pseudo chainmail.
Can I wear chainmail too? Does it matter the class?
If it was combat, I would not let you do it in one action, but you're out of combat, so it's just one narrative round. Let's look at your class and see what you can leather armor or chainmail.
I'll suit up as well.
Okay. Look at you guys getting geared out. If only your other characters could have survived for more than the hollers.
And besides the chainmail, what else? So, like, they had bows and arrows and short swords. Was there anything else?
Nothing else of note. Whatever they had on was long, rotted off.
Looking for arrows.
Oh, there is arrows, yeah. I'll say between what you can find here, patched together would make 1 full quiver of arrows. So
Okay.
There are probably more skeletons up ahead if we wish to take on more.
No, I'm dropped. My leather armor just gets tossed to the ground.
So you can delete it then if you're just throwing it on the ground, because if not, yeah, you're
Carry it just in case.
You can carry it just in case. My character doesn't care about it.
Let me see
I've
if
got
I-
5 spare slots.
all right, I dragged it over.
You see him throw it on the ground.
Arrows. You have another batch of arrows.
Now, I should have had a free spot for that. Oh, you gave me 2 chainmails. Or chainmails 2 slots. Oh, shit.
You all have backpacks, so anything that you guys carry is in your backpack. That's why it says on it, don't lose it, because if you lose that, I'm going to assume that everything that is not immediately in your hands to use is in there.
Okay. Makes
Right?
sense.
Makes sense, right? So your rations are in there probably, your rope, all that stuff is in a backpack.
I am going to give Hrothgar the box of 2 pearls that is worth 40 gold.
Note with chainmail, disadvantage on
Heavier.
stealth and disadvantage on swimming. But you get a much higher armor class with it, right? So
Yeah.
cool.
But if you need to be sneaky, I've still got your leather armor you can change back into.
I have advantage on stealth, so I would just be a normal roll, right?
Oh, nice.
Well, all of you guys, and back to crawling order again, essentially. I will point out that at the Bandek you see at the end of this hall, down here, on the inside, there's a clear and visible lever.
I will. Can't move over that. There you go. I'm gonna go over to the lever and pull it.
And the wall opens up. It was a secret door, but you were on the inside of it. So, Luther, I assume you picked up your torch again?
Yes.
So I'm going to shut that one off. And just make it invisible for now.
Here and stop.
Perfect. Everybody else can move up, follow up in behind Bandek, or move up to 6 squares.
Okay.
Follow Bandek. Why am I not moving forward? Give me a moment.
All right. I will point out, Bandek, now that you are down here and you can see north, that door is open. Let me see from your point of view. Oh, yeah, you got lots of light source, especially because the light up there is... There's an extra torch up north. Right here, just past this door, you see a dead howler body. And these steps lead up hot to high ground, so you're going up an elevation, but there's a door at the top, an iron door.
Door most likely take us... Is that a way south as well? So is there...
It's a cave. It's a cave-in.
Oh, it's cave-in. Okay. So there's way north. That'll probably take us to the room we were into, if I had to guess, with the blood stains, and there's dead howler in there. Or there's going back into the keep using there. Why don't we take a look at that room with the blood stains and the dead howler? Go north. Sorry, don't remember.
Okay, as you go up there, and once you step in, you'll notice the dead howler. You can't really see what caused the death of the howler, but lying on the ground next to him is weapons, which would be a shield, and what did they use? I think swords, wasn't it?
I think they were using swords.
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
So they use clubs. So there's a club, a sling, and they're shields.
I'm going to loot the tiny shield.
A shield's a shield. Weapons don't change for dwarf to human. Just armor does.
Yeah.
So it's just considered a shield. Do you want it?
Yes, I'd want it.
This, just so you guys know, this is the one that tried to pick up the dagger.
I assume because we didn't kill any of them.
And his head exploded, and he's just left here to rot. And so the corpse looks like it's probably about a week old.
Yes.
All right, so you head north. It goes to me. We'll go back around to the top, round 11. You guys can all do a movement.
Did we just circle back to the room we just sort of were next to?
Yep.
Wasn't there another lever? There were 2 levers. You opened one. It had skeletons behind it.
Yep.
There was a lever. Probably has more skeletons in it.
There's a lever right where I was clicking right here.
I'm gonna go on the lever.
Okay.
Get over here. There's probably more skeletons.
All right, everybody do your movement. You're gonna pull on the lever?
Yep.
You get shot at as a reaction. You should have learned your lesson from the last time. But here comes the shot. I won't give it advantage though. I'll assume that you know. 1 damage strikes you.
Damn.
And now we gotta roll initiative because you triggered skeletons. So give me a second. Roll all. I don't want battle as quick as that into another. Very good. Let's
roll better for us.
Optimistic skeleton.
He got a nat 20. That's why he's feeling optimistic.
Fires down with a short bow. At Bandek, who's in the front. And then you just take 2 more. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. So you get struck with that, but then you're up, Bandek.
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Ooh, go for it. The effects should be on you now. Your AC should have improved.
And I'm going to move into melee with this.
Into melee? How? This guy's crazy. All right. Rothgar, you're up.
Okay. I need to push through a few of these guys.
Yeah, you'll have to push through 2.
Okay.
DC 12, but you get advantage because of grip.
Oh, yes. Okay. So that's just going to be strength.
Okay, you got through the first one. Roll again for the second one.
I did roll a nat 20. Can
Oh,
I
you did?
count for both?
Sure, I didn't see the nat 20. Yep, you can go.
Yeah, I got only because I got a nat 20.
I'll move you where you can go. Right here, into the dark.
I'm into darkness. Okay, but he's in light, so I can still attack him. Okay,
Yes.
I'm in darkness. Okay, yeah. So I'll make an attack with him. So this is of course one-handed, now that I have a shield. And let's see. Really?
Do you want to burn your luck or save it for healing?
I'm not going to burn my luck for that. No,
Okay,
no. I'm going to
so-
save it for
I'm going to flip a coin, and on a 1, you lose your weapon. On a 2, something disadvantaged. This happens. All right, so your weapon, you go to swing at the skeleton, and he ducks it, and your hand and the weapon kind of like hooks in the corner of the wall, and it goes flying. Now, I'll roll a 2 on a 1.
Oh, it doesn't just like drop?
Nope, doesn't drop. On a 1, it heads south. On a 2, it goes to the right. If it just dropped, it would be like free action, pick it up and swing it again, which wouldn't matter.
Oh, it's a free action to pick up. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
So 1 is south. It goes. You swing, and as this skeleton tries to parry and kicks it away, you lose grip, and it goes off into the darkness to the right. And you just hear it skidding across the ground into the darkness, and you're not sure where it went.
It's like behind me.
Yeah,
Okay.
behind you to the right. So down over this way. Luthar, you're up. Luthar.
Hey.
I don't know why I say
Oh,
Luthar,
yeah.
but
Move here. It's like, oh crap. Drop my torch again, and I will shoot up at Trusting Skeleton.
trusting skeleton, yes.
I can't believe I went from a net. I rolled a net. I rolled
That's
a nat
not
20 and a nat 1 on my turn. I just realized.
You did. Are you keeping that?
Well, let's see. A crit fail. Yeah, I'm gonna luck that out. I'm not taking a crit fail on a bow shot.
Okay.
Yeah, you could lose your bow.
That is a hit for whoa, big damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, my light is still there, but I do my thing where I step around the wall. You already did it. Wonderful.
Nice.
And yep, good to go.
Here we go. This
Hindsight, I should have used my luck, but that's okay.
an attack with advantage from the dark. Rothgar, you feel a stab into your back.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And that hurt.
I'm hurting, and I have no weapon, and I'm in the dark.
Oh, geez.
Okay. And trusting skeleton. This one here is going to swing at the target right in front of it. Draws out its blade. Bandak, here it comes. Short sword. Normal roll. Oh, my nerves. You have crazy AC, but with your spell up, I rolled so high, but it's only 1 damage, luckily. Oh, that hurts. Bandak is also in rough shape. Kilvar, you are up.
I'm going to run up to my fellow dwarf, and I'm going to heal him with the holy power of a real god.
Wow.
3.
1, 2, 3. Whew,
A
just
real god would have healed more than 3.
Well, it's only a little bit. It was like just a tip.
just
Doesn't want to give too much power to like the non-believer.
optimistic skeleton will turn and chop into Rothgar.
This might be the end of Rothgar.
Normal attack.
Next turn, I'll get up the roster. Oof.
Ooh, that was almost a nat 20.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
Yep,
too
that's
much.
it. I'm down.
Down in the dark.
Down in the dark. I would have been able to heal myself if it just got to my turn.
You're Rothgar in a slump, and you just kind of see like his hand, bit of his hand falls on the ground between the optimistic skeleton's legs. You can clearly see that he's down. Bandek, you're up.
Knock it off. I am going to try to force my way past these skeletons to get to my friend.
Okay, requires a strength or dex check for the first one. Are all DC 12s? Okay,
20.
I was about to screw you over. Just letting you know, I was about to screw you over because as you move up, there's no room for you to go anywhere. So, but I'm going to say since you're a dwarf, drag yourself up in his cubbyhole. Can you do that? Because I was going to say there's no room because there's a skeleton there and you can't end your turn to do an action like we just said with Luther, right? But with the nat 20, I'll allow it.
And I will use my new spell, Heal.
Nice. Woo! All right, how much? D6.
Fine. Poke, get up!
It's enough.
Yeah.
Your eyes open, Rothgar. Life is restored. For now.
For now. Okay, now I have no weapon.
Nope.
So how does unarmed attacking work?
Can I say that I hand him my mace?
I'll let you hold your mace out so we can just snatch it from you. Yeah. If you're
I'll
willing.
hold my mace out. Yeah, after I heal him, I'll say it's time to get into the fight. And I'll hold my mace out.
Okay. Are you able to throw a mace onto my melee just because I know it's going to factor extra things because I specifically get bonuses with my weapon?
Yep.
So I don't want to...
Dragging a mace here now, and then I'll equip it for you. Boom. There you go.
Okay. Okay. I will do... Let's see if I can take out the trusting skeleton. He's already wounded. Attack him. So let's try.
16 is enough for 5 damage. How do you want to do this?
As I sort of like, I get up and I sort of like take the mace. While I'm sort of standing to my feet and I just sort of quickly thrust up and like rip through its rib cage and knock the skull right off as it hits the ceiling and shatters.
You got a movement.
So that's how I finished that. I do have a movement. I'm going to also just use a free action to heal myself. I'm going to use my once a day, what's it called? Fighting Spirit. So that's a D4 plus my cum, which is 2. So D4 plus 2. I don't think there's anything on my sheet to roll for that, so I'm just going to roll down here.
No.
So D4 plus 2. Oh, come on, no whammies, no whammies.
Whew. You spiked it.
Ooh, 6 as much as I could.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once a day ability, but
once a day ability, but that's nice. I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even notice that before.
any movement.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move past the ecstatic skeleton because that's the direction that my sword went in. So I have to make a strength check, right?
With advantage, yeah.
Yes. I do love the grit.
Yeah. How many squares past do you plan to go?
I want to go.
So 1, 2.
Until I sort of feel the sword on the ground, because I know it clattered and went to the ground, so...
Well, it's going to take an action to be searching around in the dark to find a weapon.
Well, okay. Okay. I'm just going to go on the other side of it then.
There's literally... You don't know how long this tunnel was, how far it went, and it's like...
True.
You're like... You'd have to crawl on the ground, reaching with your hands to try to find it, right?
Just sort of like sliding my feet, but like, yeah, no, I'm not going to sort of like game it there. I'll just go on the other side here, so if anyone wants to come up, at least I'm giving
if
them
somebody
space.
can give you a light source, you'll find it right away. You know.
Yeah, I know. I just need a decent light source.
Luther, you're up.
Alright, Luther walks over here, sees there's still one guy left, and is going to shoot.
Aw. Nice try.
Oh, just a straight miss, no problem.
You got more movement if you want to go anywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So now the ecstatic skeleton is going to attack one of these two. So low is Bandek.
Attack me.
low is Bandek. So Bandek, it sees you in the cubby hole, and it attacks you. Here we go. Short sword.
Oh,
It tied your AC.
oh, that was for like.
So that's exactly enough to hit you. Oh, gross.
And that probably one-shots him.
It does
1, 2,
one-shot.
3, 4. Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
Skeleton. Kilvar, you hear the tinkling and a clattering up there. Something bad happened up there.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And now you
Bandek is down.
and you can see Bandek when you step up there.
So it's a strength check or dex check to push past him, right?
Yep, DC 12 if that's what you want to do. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Yep. Worst case scenario, you get shunted out. You'll still get your action. So. Nope, you can't push past him.
No. And I'm gonna try to hit him with my mace. Or no. Yeah, hit him with the mace.
Oh.
The game teases
This is
every
like
time.
I'm gonna say this is like a completely avoidable encounter, so we're just like spelling our own doom now.
Optimistic skeleton will attack Kilvar. Oops, I almost rolled short bow. I gotta roll a sword. Natty 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna low is the weapon. I'm gonna try to get up a mishap table later. Because I also want constant weapons to be flying around all over the place. So remind me to do up a mishap table.
Well, keep his weapon and just say the next attack against him has advantage.
Well, that's
There you
what I
go.
was gonna do if I rolled a 2. But yeah, all right, I'll just say that the next attack against him has advantage. Yeah, that's fine. And Bandek. So first off, roll a d20. See if you can just naturally stabilize.
Come on.
No. So now you got to roll a d4 plus 0, your con, to see how many rounds.
3.
3
Yeah,
rounds.
that's not bad.
3 rounds.
Okay, that's good.
Rothgar.
We can kill these guys in that time.
You're up, Rothgar.
Okay, I'm going to attack the ecstatic skeleton. I'm going to avenge my dwarf friend. Let's see here. Let's attack with the mace.
That's enough to hit him. 1, 2, 3,
Decent damage.
5. Yup, big heavy
Oh
hit.
man, they have a lot of health.
You're always shocked by how much health they have. So I assume
They're skeletons.
they're better than you. They're level 2. Luther, you're up.
Which does any of them still have advantage to attack?
Yeah,
Or
the
is it
one
just
the one that you would attack, you'd have advantage to hit it.
Perfect. Well, keep going.
Does a hit for 4. Good solid arrow, takes a chunk of its skull off.
What kind of weapon is that thing using that I've been shooting at?
Short sword, and it's got a short bow.
Okay,
Wearing chainmail.
but it's currently using the short sword, or is it currently
Yes.
using the bow?
Yeah, they're in melee. They're all using the short swords.
I'll stay here then.
You notice they're pretty mindless. They just attack whoever is the immediate threat directly in front of them. Kind of,
They're glorified turrets.
Exactly. The ecstatic skeleton will now attack Rothgar. Now the question is, you're in the dark, but he isn't.
So he's probably at a disadvantage on me.
No, because he has dark vision, like almost everything
okay.
in this game. I'm just wondering,
Okay,
even though you're in the dark, you could clearly see him in the light, so you'd be able to
I
dodge
can
him.
see him,
So
yeah.
it's a straight attack. Normal attack.
Okay.
I rolled exactly
That's a
your...
miss.
Oh, no, you got a
No, you
shield
didn't.
now. You got a
I got a
shield.
shield and chainmail.
Oh, right.
That was my AC at the beginning of this game, but things have changed.
Kilvar, you see. Once again.
My torch went out.
Okay, I will then make this thing invisible. Why can't I do it? Here we go. Kilvar, you're up.
I'm going to try to push past the skeleton again.
DC 12.
Bandek is still down, right?
Yes, you see
Yep.
Bandek in a
Yes.
cubby hole bleeding out.
They call people. Yeah!
Okay, so
Oh my god, there's more. Okay, now I'm going to heal him
And there's light. You can see your weapon on the ground, Rothgar. The heals from this priest.
Healing is essential.
Woo!
Back up. Full health.
I gotta say, Kilvar is the best healer we've had yet in Shadowdark.
It's what he does. It's the only thing he's good at.
Amazing.
Okay.
Do you want to stay there or try to strength and push your way through again?
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Optimistic skeleton will now attack you. Oh, you didn't. No, yeah, you're the immediate threat. So short sword. 14 against Kilvar. What's your a 15 AC? Ooh,
Yep.
Your upgrades coming true. All right, Bandek. The light returns to you as those piercing Kilvar eyes look down at you.
I'll nod. But thank you.
Give him a nod back.
I'm gonna hold up my holy symbol and I'm gonna cast Turn Undead.
Nice.
Please work.
Now.
Okay. I have a luck point. I want to give you the luck point for that.
Okay.
I'm just shouting encouragement as I see you rise again.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. They got to beat a DC 19 this time with their charismas. And they have a -1, so this is one to the left here. Fails, and the one to the right. Oh my
Ooh.
God. Oh, it's -1, but yeah. Okay, so what's it say it does? Undead creature near you must make a crit check. The creature fails, but it doesn't. No, you don't. Otherwise, it fails. It flees from you for 5 rounds.
Wait. Or if it fails by 10 plus points.
No, but if it's
Oh, it
less,
has
they're level 2.
Okay, it's their level, right? Okay.
Yeah, they're higher level than you. But otherwise, you could turn them to ash if these were like level 1 skeletons or whatever.
That's why. Okay.
Rothgar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack. Oh wait, is it a free action to get my sword?
Yep. It's on the
I'll do
ground
that.
at your feet.
Okay, so I'll sort of like put the mace just at my side for now until I can give it back to Bandek, and I'm going to like grab up my bastard sword. I'm going to come up and slice at the static skeleton.
My light spell has 1 minute left, by the way. Just
Ooh. Okay, let's go quick.
Well, it misses.
Ugh.
Luther, you're up and in the dark, aren't you?
Yep, but this guy I'm shooting at is in the light. And I can see
For
him.
now. Yeah.
For now, in less than a minute, it's done.
You gotta hurry.
I don't know that. I'm shooting.
Yeah. Oh, ching! It misses.
That was an adventure.
Less than a minute.
That was an adventure. Looked like
All
the dice
right.
hit each other.
D3. 1 is Kilvar, 2 is Bandek, so attacking Kilvar. Short sword, normal. That is a miss. Kilvar, you're up. As
Okay,
your
I'm
the light spell is flicking. Oh, it went out.
Light it up.
Oh
No.
no!
And we got no more luck spells. Let's do it. Nope. Oh,
Nope.
never mind.
Kilmer has failed light. He deserves to be in the dark now.
Everything. You have a movement but you're stuck in the dark.
So I'm gonna swing wildly at the.
Oh, you can't.
Skeleton.
'Cause light is a spell. It's an action. Remember?
Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna hunker down.
All right.
It's
Optimistic.
like, maybe if
stealth.
I duck really low, they won't know I'm here.
Oh, it's attacking
Well,
you.
they're turned anyway. They can't attack
Oh,
us.
right.
Oh,
right,
true.
So like,
turned. Yes.
so I mean, we'll get a turn to sort of turn on our lights.
It has to move away. There's people in both directions, but I feel it has to try to take the least resistance.
I think it has to move away from the caster.
Yeah,
yes,
it's a caster.
that's
so
true.
this
That's
is from
true.
Bandit.
One. It's not the whole party. 1, 2, 3, 4. We zoom out here.
Now, can he push past me like that?
He's gonna try. Strength.
And one has to push past me.
Okay, he needs a 12. He does. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to flip. 1 is left, 2 is right. 1, he's going left. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now, the guy up here, he's going to try and push past you. Strength check. You're a sturdy dwarf. It'll be normal DC 12.
I'm not a dwarf.
He's not strong enough. So I'll just say he's got to waste his turn trying to... Oh, but that was his move. He can't as his move, but he'll take his action to try to do it again, because he's dashing, essentially, right? So just normal check again. So he can, but he can only go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, yeah. Acolyte Bandek, you're up in the dark.
Did he push past me too?
Oh, I got to roll for that. Thank you for reminding me.
We can't see, so we can't tell where they're going.
He failed. So you feel somebody slamming it in front of you, Luther, and then, yeah, you just shrug it, push it back, and you hear the clatter of bones. Bandek, you're up.
I am going to use my action to light a torch.
Good. As you're sitting in a cubby hole. Light up your torch. Click it on your character sheet or whatever.
Yeah, I had to find it.
And then you can move. So it's an action to light a torch, and then you can...
1, 2. I'm gonna just stand here to shed some light.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, because I'll be coming up next, so I'm gonna run past you there. So I didn't feel like I would come past me, so I know through this way. Okay, gonna make an attack at this guy.
Whew. Oh, it's one-handed damage.
Yeah, it's one-handed damage was just higher. So.
That's all good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you want to finish?
Dead.
It's 9. Yeah,
So I sort
of
of come around the corner, and wait, was that the ecstatic one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, like you're the one that took down Bandek. And I'll just sort of come and just sort of like skewer straight through its rib cage, and just like twist the blade and drive it straight down to the ground.
All right. And if you got any more movement, you can use it. Otherwise, we'll go to Luther.
I think I've got. Let me see. I think I got 2 more
Luther?
squares. I wasn't counting. Just
You're
give me a
up, Luther.
moment.
You can go wherever you want. Yeah, just figure out where you're
Yeah,
going.
Yeah, I can get like.
Come down here.
And you just hear the clatter off to the far west of that thing clattering away. But you can't see it, so... You can do a wild shot at disadvantage if you want to shoot into the dark and hope to hit it.
Yeah, I'll use my... I'll try to use sound.
Yep.
Kind of draw back on the longbow.
You can imagine skeleton feet running on a cavern floor, so...
Tick, 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 tick. And take a shot.
Just close your eyes and open your ears.
Nope, you don't hear it make purchase, and you still hear the clattering of feet. Kilvar, you're up.
And I'll continue going into the lighted area here. Because I don't have a light.
The light is just where Bandek is, right?
Yeah, Bandek got the light spell on him, yeah.
Okay.
Or he got the torch used, sorry.
Just going to kind of wait here.
All right, so it goes to the skeleton, who will continue to run. Okay, I'm gonna say you guys hear off in the far west. You hear the faint patter of the click, click, click. It gets kind of faint, and then you hear like a faint like splashing sound, like, and then like this echoing sound of a skeleton crumbling and dying.
Oh, perfect.
I will roll. I will reset this. Roll all, and you're out of combat.
Oh, now I get to go first, of course.
Well, you're back in crawling mode, so you can all act however you want.
I'm gonna step back up
We're at
here and then
16.
wait for everyone.
So at round 19, I roll for a random encounter. So what you guys doing?
I moved up to here where we were going, and I'm just gonna wait for a light source.
I am the light source behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably like a tunnel. That probably leads back to the previous rooms. I'm guessing it looks like these were just spot. tunnels for just shooting arrows.
I'll point out that on the inside there now, that the adrenaline kicks down. Over here at Kilvar, at the far right of that tunnel, there's a lever. Similar lever that you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pull this lever.
There you go. And the door opens there.
I am going to look for a curative.
Ooh, okay. What's the DC on that?
15.
Oh, wow. Okay, go for it. Good
Might
luck.
as well.
Oh, I also
Give it a
wanted to
go.
point out before you roll, just because I'm going to give out 2 luck tokens to the party as a whole, and I'm going to randomly roll to see who to go to. So, the first one, it's going to be as ordered of your names in the list in my bottom left. So, John, Mike, Nick, Steve, in that order. So, the first luck goes to John, and the second luck goes to, when I roll a 4, Steve. All right, so Kilvar and Luthor, you can both get a luck point each. Just, even though you don't get XP for fighting stuff, I think going look for trouble, clearing out some undead, just, giving you a bit of luck back. Keep the adventure going.
Can I roll for the curative?
Yes, you certainly can, yeah.
Let's see, 15. We want this.
That's a hard one to pull off.
Oh, what a tease. Alright, I'll mark that off.
Okay, I'll cycle through a round, and we'll go to the top of round 17. What do you guys want to do here now?
One thing I want to do, I do want to go up to Bandek as he's sort of entering the room, and he's going to hold out his mace, saying, like, I believe this is yours.
Thank you very much. Well met.
You risked your life to save mine. It is not a debt I will forget.
Just nods and takes the mace back.
This room, by the way, is a room that's covered. If you want me to quickly describe this room to you again, since you're here and everything's calmed down.
Oh, the torch just went.
Into sconce, yeah. That one's gone out. All right.
I'll crack another one if we're ready to move.
Yep, I'm just going to read the room out. The chamber ceiling soar high above in towering vaulted expanse, casting shadows that seem to reach out hungrily. Beneath your feet, the stone floor bears gruesome testament to the past, that's for sure, with blood stains echoed into the cold, unforgiving surface. And there's a lot of loose stone around, but other than that, that's it.
Alright. I say we continue west. This place looks done, and the blood was trailing in that direction.
Into the caverns we go, then.
Okay,
Likely whatever befell all these people went out that way. It's likely it also killed the skeleton that you chased out of the room.
We should prepare for trouble, then.
After you.
Who wants to lead the way? What light source? Do we only have the one light source right now?
No, we got 2. Bandek.
two.
We have 2. Okay, what's our travel order as we're moving forward? Like, I don't have a light source, but I would like to be, like, either in the front or, like, second.
I think Bandek got to kind of take point since he's got a light.
Okay, so if Bandicron takes point, I can be behind him. Then I guess, like, Kilvar and Luthor then.
What way did we say we were going?
Oh.
To the west.
Into the cavern. I'll help track the blood.
6, okay. And once you go there, everybody move up to your 6. Now, I'll flick to a new round.
So do we want to go out of the keep here into the caves? Or do we want to go down? Okay.
I think we were heading out. I said I would track the blood if that's what everybody wanted.
Okay, you move up to another 6 squares. Stalactites sticking. The surfaces are slick with moisture. Constant sound of splashing of water to the west reverberates through the cavern. And from your point of view, yeah, you can just barely see it. Where's it to? To the north, kind of northwest, a tunnel beckons, wispy coils of steam gently wafting out and dissipating into the air, shrouding the passage in an otherworldly allure, promising the mysteries yet to be unrevealed. So yeah, splashing to the west and a steamy-like tunnel to the north.
Do we see any signs that the skeleton ran off in this direction?
You do not.
We did hear it fall. So, Where to?
And you
I'm
can
gonna
see,
point
and that's
to-
water right here. Sorry to cut you off, but you can see that this is water.
I will point up and say that looks suspicious.
Where does the blood lead?
Good question.
The blood curves to the north, so it heads up to that steam tunnel up north. And you hear splashing of water to the left, so it's your choice. You're heading north, okay?
Which way do you wish to go?
Okay, so that was your move. I'll do another round, top of round 18. So you guys got both move and actions back again.
Well, we know heading east may lead us back to the keep, so should we move to further west?
Okay. All right. So, as soon as you both step up there, I'm going to flip a coin to see who. Because we're doing the out of initiative order. So on a 1, it will be Bandek, and on a 2, it will be Rothgar. 1. Bandek says you're leading the way with the torch, and you just make your way up. Suddenly, the ground beneath you gives way. Roll a DC 12 Dex check, please.
Nope, -1. Let's get him.
Is there anything I could do to try and catch him or whatnot?
Nope.
Watch me fall.
Okay, so as you're all marching up there, the ground gives way. Now this is a cavern ground, not a tiled floor, but still it sinks once again into a pool of quicksand and acid. Except this time there's no masonry; it's just stone, acid, and quicksand. And with that, you take 1 damage. But I'll say that now you guys can still have your, except for Bandek, the rest of you still have your movement and your action, as he kind of fell into that and he's starting to sink down into it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull him out.
All right, it's just DC 12. You have advantage.
Really?
You are unable to do so as your action. The quicksand is holding firm.
I could use a hand here.
Oh, what did you roll? A 12.
12, enough.
Kilvar steps up, and you grab an arm each, and you pull him up. So I'm going to suggest you shove him over to here. The quicksand is right here.
Where's quicksand? Right there where
The
he
spot
was.
he was on, yeah.
Okay. Bandek, are you okay?
It was close. Thank you.
Did the blood trail lead into the quicksand?
It does not. The blood trail now is getting more faint, very faint, but it's heading up this tunnel. And there's a lot of steam coming out through this tunnel, making it difficult to actually follow the trail. Visibility starts to dim down a bit.
Okay, so let's move around that.
Okay, so that's your movements. I'm going to go to
Oh, this tunnel is a bit narrow.
top of round 19. Once it comes down to me, I'll roll for a random encounter once you guys are done. So, this room. This cavern contains clusters of fat and wise stalactites that rise like grotesque steaming tea kettles. Their surfaces shrouded in a mist that cloaks the chamber in an otherworldly gloom. Dense steam permeates this room and its passages. A thick and swirling fog that muffles all sound, save for the soft clacking and rattling of unseen entities within the steam. From the west, you hear a faint hum that echoes.
Cautious.
Do you guys hear the steam? Those who have sound?
Yes, I do.
Those
Yeah,
who have
I hear
sound? Yeah, worth it. Okay.
I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Here. I'd like to make a perception check here.
You mean like search or listen?
Listen. I want to see if I can hear anything up beyond.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check.
Oh, I hear a lot of steam.
Just a lot of steaming kettles blowing into your ear. You don't hear much else. What other action do other people want to do here?
I'd like to listen as well.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see here.
Again, too much steam. What about the other two?
Too much steam.
I am going to look for herbs growing in the steam right now to see if I can find a stimulant.
No, it's basically you got them on your person, but that's cool. You can maybe you'll find some in the inside of the cave to use too, right? So
Yeah, who knows? I'm just looking.
yeah.
It just says I have to find them.
So
I'm gonna roll.
all right.
See what happens.
What's the DC on it?
This one's a 12.
Okay. Oh, you're having no
I am
luck.
just I have not gotten any of these herbs yet.
Wow.
I'll keep an eye out on the path about 10, 15 feet ahead of us as we go for any more of those sinkholes with acid.
All right, so you're trying to search the area essentially with wisdom. So give me a wisdom check.
18.
Ooh, what's a hard DC? All right. So as you search the surrounding area around you, looking for any kind of visible anything that's standing out of the ordinary, you notice there seems to be a slight reflection from the light of your torch in these stalactites that are bursting steam out. There seems to be the torch is glittering a little bit. You notice that the little holes that the steam is pushing through into stalactites and making the whistling sound, but there's something glittering inside of one of those stalactites as you go by.
Can I try to put my mace in to poke it out?
It looks like more like you'd have to break off this stalactite or smash open the rock a bit to get it in at whatever's inside.
I'm going to point it out to Rothgar. Like there's something inside this stalagmite.
As he says that, quickly thrush back my fist to try and smash the rock.
Well, not yet. We got a first. It's 19, so that was all of your actions.
Oh, okay.
So I'll roll for a random encounter on a 1. There's a random encounter.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's our first random encounter.
Oh my! It's happening. I feel like Michael Scott. Oh my god! It's happening. It's happening. Okay. Give me one quick second. You guys hear the clinging of chainmail coming from up ahead, and rounding the corner. If you highlight over it.
Oh my god.
I don't see anything yet. Oh wait, now I see it. That
You
doesn't.
see a figure wearing chainmail. I know the image looks a bit more like plate, but you see a humanoid figure, its face cloaked in shadow, wearing chainmail with a shield, march around the corner. And even though you can't see his face, it looks at you all as you look at it, with the loud steam causing you both not to notice each other until you've stumbled upon each other. And with that, I'm going to roll the initiative. Roll all.
You're so happy you finally got a random encounter.
And again, I spiked it, so they go first.
Why?
Because I'm so
How
good
are
at
you
it.
doing this?
I don't know.
Like every time.
I don't know.
I'm always so low in initiative.
This thing has a -1 to its roll for initiative as well. I rolled an 18 -1. All right. The furious cultist steps up, draws a long sword. Actually, it might not. Either way, it's going to step up. I got to roll to see what it does. On a 1, it's a long sword. On a 2, it's something else. It's the something else. It still has its blade out, of course.
He's going to cast some sort of AoE murder spell.
It reaches forward and out from its gauntleted hand. It reaches forward to touch Bandek. Here we go. I don't think this works, does it?
Oh, you got the game paused still.
Oh, thank you. Here we go.
Ooh, bad touch, bad touch.
Yeah. So, reaches out and touches Bandek. You're startled. You tried to put your hand up in time, but he just reaches through and palms your face. And in doing so, you take
A lot of damage.
96 damage.
This,
Roll percentile
death.
for me.
That's not bad. Oh, that's
No,
bad.
that's enough to take him out.
Yeah.
Okay, as this thing, you're both startled. You try to bring your shield up, Bandek. It rose forward. It touches Bandek in the face, and you just like this, almost like purplish kind of sludge just merges over Bandek's face and just starts to corrode at you and causes incredible agony for that brief moment before you just collapse to the ground.
Bandek, no!
Gravestone, you're up.
Straight up not
Oh,
having you good.
Going to, in the panic here. You know what? I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to look for in my kit for some Phobane.
Okay,
Yeah,
Phobane. Nice.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get a herb at some point. It's gonna happen.
Is this your third or fourth time trying to get it?
This will be my fourth herb I've tried to find.
And they're all different types, because once he loses them, right?
Yeah, I lose them. I'm taking them out.
Yeah.
All right, DC 13, people. Come
You
on.
got it. I believe in you.
Dude,
You know, Rangers don't actually carry herbs.
no luck, man. No luck.
No luck with these friggin'. That's it. I'm done with this
Wow.
herbalism talent. That's my action, but I'm actually gonna back up a bit there.
All right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Bandek, roll a d20. See if you can stabilize on your own.
What?
Come on.
No, so close.
So close.
So now you got to roll a d4 plus 0, because that's your con, to see how many rounds until you die. One round.
No.
Shit, Kilvar, you're up.
Okay. Am I allowed to know what is con? I'm going to try to heal him, but I just want to know, like, what's your con?
Me?
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
Oh my god. Okay, so, here we go.
Well, I dropped the torch. Sorry, when I was looking for the thing. If you want to lay a torch down.
Oh my god, I cheated on a 7.
You got luck. You got luck.
I don't. Or do I? I do.
You got it?
yeah.
Oh, you
do.
got. Yeah, you went. Yeah. You
Okay,
got luck earlier.
I'm using my luck. Woohoo!
Yes.
Yes.
I
Okay.
get to roll 2d6.
Okay, so
Or, wait,
Oh wait.
I was going to say, or you can choose 2 targets, because you do have Hrothgar next to you. So you can do a
Yeah.
d6 to each of them, or you can just heal 1 target for 2d6.
I'm gonna heal Bandek for 2d6 at the moment. Yeah, 3 total.
That's half his health. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
As I heal him, I'm like, consider converting.
Jeez. All right. And any movement before we move on to Hrothgar?
For now, I'm gonna take a step back just in case anyone wants to fall back.
Hrothgar.
Like 2 here, so I can still see him.
Hrothgar will not fall back. Where can I get? Oh, is there no spot I can? Oh, right. I
Nope,
thought-
there's not. You'd have to push past this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try and push past him.
Ooh,
So I got
hey.
grit. So I got to.
Correction, sorry. No, I can't do it. I use an action. I can't drag
No,
the other dwarf for it.
that would
Okay.
take an action, yeah, to drag him.
Okay.
Okay, I push past him.
Oh, because your grit. Yeah, you can move down there, past them.
Yeah, and just
Once,
there we go.
one more if you can go there. There you go.
There we go. Okay. All right. So I get past him, and I'm going to make an attack.
Whew.
So like I sort of push back. I'm filled with this rage, seeing like I swore I would to fulfill the debt I owe Bandek. Yet in just a few moments, I've seen him fallen in front of me too many times. So I'm filled with rage as I strike at it.
1,
9
2,
damage.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I one-shot it. So like I thrust. So I don't move around it. I literally like leap over Bandek because he hasn't gotten up. I come straight down with the bastard sword and like land on the other side of it.
I love it. And you chop this cultist in half.
One shot. Love it.
They have a high AC and 9 HP. But, and they pump in a lot of damage. But amazing. All right. Bandek, your face is covered in a purplish slime. And it sparkles. But you can push that off, and whatever that touch was friggin' nasty.
I'm gonna try to clean off my face from this stuff.
That's a free action. So you guys all get movements again and actions.
Pick up my torch and I'll head back down.
I'll look at Kilvar. Thank you.
I'll give him a nod and
you still see the whistling stalagmite that sparkles.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
Smash it open?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be your action. You'll still get your movement and stuff. But as you smash this open, the stalagmite cracks open, spitting and bubbling. And now, I will say that when you strike it open, there's a 1 in 6 chance something happens. Yep, did not happen. As hot steam burst out, but luckily it burst off just past you instead of burning your flesh off. But spilling out on the floor are round mineral balls. Almost looks like pearls.
Okay, pick up the pearls.
Okay, there are 5 in total. They don't look like they're valuable. Like they're not like something that you would necessarily go and sell. They're all dirty and kind of cruddy. Not something you'd want to use for jewelry. It seems like they have a different purpose. I will say, I'll let you know this, that one of them, as it rolls out on the ground, it explodes into a loud pop, flash, and then a puff of sulfur. On impact, they explode in a loud pop, flash, and a puff of sulfur.
Okay, I'm gonna pocket them. How many is there? 5 or 4?
5 that you're able to get. So, you can all take a movement.
Okay. Well, let's just see the tunnel forward, so just gonna follow.
Can I search the cultist?
Yep.
Oh yeah, we should. I forgot about him.
Okay, so everyone used their movement so far. We'll say Kilvar's action is to search the cultist.
Chainmail and a sword, at least.
Oh yeah, there's chainmail and a long sword. So first off, there's a 50% chance that it has something on it. So I'll just flip a coin. On a 2, it has something. Oh, so ooh, you find 3 candles, a magic scroll,
Ooh.
and a sealed letter.
Okay, so I'm gonna pocket the candles from like it's really tough. The scroll and the letter.
Do we want to take the long sword?
Sure, I'll take a longsword.
Yeah.
A tier 2 scroll of silence. If you don't find a use for it, you could save it and put it in the guild treasury for future wizards that could then convert it into a permanent spell. But obviously, if something comes up where you need it.
And I'm gonna pop open this letter too. See if it says the bitter molds are hiding in this area.
You look at the letter. It looks like, now that you size it up, it looks like it's a sealed letter meant for a noble.
Ooh, pop it open.
Okay. Now that was already your action, so let me get, because it's going to take a full action.
If someone else wants to read it.
It's going to take a full action to sit there and read a letter written by a noble.
Wait, does he have a light source, or is he sitting in the dark doing all this?
Okay, I got it light. He actually is in the dark because that torch wasn't supposed to be there because that was Gravestone's torch. that he picked back up and went on with. So
I wouldn't have left. I just kind of was moving.
Yeah, because he still had his movement. So I
fine.
mean, I guess he's
I'll
still opening
chuck him up to here. Anyways, we'll just move him up to there so we can pick up pace. So yeah. With that said, let me describe this room to you now because you came in a new room. This chamber. Oh, unpause my game. This chamber, a haunting hum permeates the air, resembling the eerie sound of wind blowing over the lips of glass bottles, its vibrations tingling your teeth and setting an unsettling tone for what lies ahead. The walls of the room are hewn with rough natural rock, their craggy surfaces reaching upward into a high and shadowy ceiling. While to the south, the ground transitions into meticulously paved stone, hinting at a change in purpose. And along the southern wall, just kind of like south of where you guys are right now, thin and rectangular objects protrude from the wall. They would need a closer inspection.
I would like to proceed into that room. Like I'm gonna go up to here and
stop.
Look.
As soon as you move here. All right. So, as you take all that in, and as soon as you move there,
Bandek, why?
you hear the squeaking sound of bats that seem to swarm down from the dark shadows above. I will position them in a second.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a Jesus.
I'm sure there's level 1 foes. They probably got 1 or 2 HP, hopefully.
I'm dead. I'm already dead.
All right. I'm just... Then I will...
I will save you.
I'm going to position them in different places.
If I die before you...
Okay, let's see what we got for our initiative.
We'll finish this battle, read the letter, and be like, beware of the bats in the next cavern.
Okay.
How is our initiative always so low?
So low. It's so low.
You can look at the tracker. All the tar bats were all like, you can see what they roll. Oh, they got a +3 to initiative.
I know, but like our die rolls were just dog shit.
Okay.
Kilbar rolled well, but everyone else was terrible.
Poor Bandek. As you walk down around this corner, the tense bat, oh, that's the one right here, luckily the one right next to you, swoops down and attacks your torch. So,
Son of a bitch.
And I have a disengage action when an enemy gets too close to me that I'd like to use before we jump into this, if that's something I can do. It's a reaction.
It's a reaction. Okay, technically this guy is like up in the ceiling right now. You can see,
okay.
He's technically on.
Because you did mention it was like 30 feet up. So
yeah, it's like so you couldn't even see it. It's just a shadow above you. It went into darkness, right? It's like a big bat cave.
Okay.
So you can hear the squeaks of them coming down. I'll say you got the glimpse of it, but it's going to have to use its move to get up to one of you, and it might not necessarily be you. So if you'd like to wait, if you'd like to wait for a second.
I just wasn't sure with the layup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. That's all right. So now this thing. So it goes directly for the torch and doesn't say that it needs to make a roll for it, but I feel like it would have to make a roll, so I'm just going to do a general attack roll against probably just your armor class. It's like I'll just do it in place of its attack. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, because I figured you'd try to move the torch out of the way. Oh snap. So this swoops down and flies directly into your torch, and as soon as it does, it ignites on contact, and an explosion of fire comes out around it as this bat seems to be dripping tar from it. And it just causes your torch to flame up even more. So...
Does it kill itself in the process, or is it just a flaming bat now?
That means... okay, 6 flame ignites on contact with them. It deals plus a d4 damage. Oh my god. So a total of 6 damage.
Good night.
And
next
he's
down.
gone again.
Oh my goodness, Bandek. He's going down.
The trusting
We
Tarbat.
cannot keep Bandek up for the life of us.
So I'm gonna roll and a D3 from left to right. So one is
I
Rothgar.
wanted to be the shield, and by golly, am I getting hit?
All right, Kilvar
I gotta lead the way after this. Torch or no torch?
comes down. Kilvar swoops down and misses you. Kilvar, you're up.
I'm gonna swing at the. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna dart over here and heal my good buddy.
So you clearly seen that the bat was drawn towards the fire, and its instincts let it go after the flame.
Ooh, okay.
How much do you heal?
4.
Oh, it was almost a 6, but still, that's good.
Whew. And you still got a bit of more movement if you want to use it.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a D4 from left to
Bat's
right.
still on fire?
No, it just drips. Basically, it looked like if you're holding a torch when it attacks, it does plus a D4 damage.
Oh, the way you described it, I thought it flew into the flames itself.
It does.
Like,
It flies direct. If you're holding a torch, it flies directly at the torch, its whole body. And when its tarry covered body hits the torch, it causes a big explosion as the tar ignites, and does.
but
Plus,
it doesn't kill itself.
No, it seems like it's immune to fire.
I wish these were suicide bombers. It'd make it more satisfying when that happened.
There it says right there, immune to fire. This one comes down for you, Kilvar. You're not holding a torch, are you?
Nope.
Okay. Ooh, bats are in your hair, but nothing else. A panicked
That's
Tarbat
so close.
will roll with a D4. That is Rothgar. And you have torch? No, you never got torch.
I do not.
Wow.
Nope.
Nothing, you guys. All right. Bandek. Your eyes open again to the piercing eyes of Kilvar.
I am going to drop my torch.
Good call.
Good. That's a good idea.
Right here.
Just throw it in the Jason.
There we go. That lit it up. Jeez. Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to take an attack with my new weapon against the bat that got me on fire.
This tense one down here. This is the tense one.
Where you tense bastard?
Ooh, nice.
How do you want to kill the bat?
I see it like dripping and like kind of glistening in fire, and I'm just going to shove the sword into its gaping maw and just bisect it, and then 2 wings just plop to the ground.
Nice. D4 to see which one the irritated Tarbat goes after Rothgar. There it comes, coming in for a bite.
That's a hit.
Ooh, yeah, for a big 4.
I'm still standing, though.
1, 2, 3. Luckily, you're not holding a torch.
Not holding a torch.
You're up, Rothgar.
Okay, I'm going to slice at that one that just attacked me, the irritated... that was the irritated one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to swing at that.
Oh,
I'm assuming that kills it.
definitely-
I can't imagine these having, like, more than 8 HP.
You murder it. You slice down, chop it off, the wings go, and it falls to the ground squeaking. The thankful Tarbat.
I'm gonna just take a step over here just to try and, like... Mechanically, I might not be able to, but I'm going to attempt to swat them away from Bandit if they get too close.
3 is Rothgar, so once again... flies down towards you. Oh,
That is a miss.
They're rolling low, we gotta say. All right.
Smash my shield up against it and knock it away.
Luther, you're up.
The torch is going in the square above me.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go 1,
I'm gonna have to
3,
get another
4,
torch.
5, 6.
I'm not gonna put the torch down right now because you know it's there.
Okay, just know
Yeah,
it's
the
in.
room's lit.
Yeah, it's in the area next to the right of Panic Bat.
Yeah.
And then going to shoot Thankful Tarbat because now he's the closest one to me.
Actually, I got another one. All right, go for it. What'd you roll?
15.
15.
15 with an 8 damage.
And which one did you target?
Thankful.
Oh,
Oh, eviscerate.
nice shot. Pierce it as it's flapping through the air, looking for its next target, trying to attack Rothgar, finish him off. The trusting Tarbat. Let's see who he attacks. Roll a d4. From left to right this time, and I got it in my head, so I'll know. 1, 2, 3. That is...
Rothgar.
Rothgar. The trusting one comes in. 16.
That's a hit. And I'm down.
And you see this, it swoops in and bites and starts ravaging at your face and just bringing you down as you got 3 bats around swarming you, causing decent amount of damage, equivalent to dagger attacks each time.
I know, they're rolling max damage every time they hit.
Kilvar, you're up.
Yeah, Kilvar leans down to heal Bandek, stands up, all of a sudden looks over, Rothgar is on the ground. He's like, leans down, trying to heal him.
This is how it's going to be until you forget the spell.
Yep.
We can't let Rothgar die.
What?
He's carrying half our stuff.
Maximum healing.
Nice.
You guys, if you didn't have
again.
the god tier Kilvar here, holy shit. Anyways, man, he's truly blessed, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, he is the undoubtable MVP of tonight's.
What,
Yeah.
any movement there from
Marker.
Kilvar?
Nope.
Okay, thoughtful. He's going to attack one of these 3. Just a matter of which one.
Probably me.
So 1 is Bandek, 2 is Rothgar.
I'm going to really... Is there anything I can do to make him attack me?
No, you were just on the ground, lying on the ground right now.
But I'm not now. I'm clearly the biggest threat.
Oh, Bandek, it's coming for you.
No.
Normal attack. You block it away with
yes.
your shield. The panicked Tarbat. Yeah, you're back up to your eyes and stuff, so I guess you're a feasible target now. But I was making them roll every round because they're bats and they're random. So let's same order as last time. Oh. Swoops around, coming for you. I guess technically it could have went up. That's too late. Could have went up at the ranger too, but I forgot to add you into my thing. Next time.
Not even close. Bang!
Knock the bat away. Bandek, you're up. As the bats are swarming around you.
I, seeing how they're starting to get swarmed, will cast Field of Faith. No.
Okay.
I have no luck to give you.
I have no luck left.
All right, my luck is saved for that cure spell. If Kilvar ever
Yeah,
fails it.
that's probably the best thing to save it for.
All right.
Or to save my own skin because I'm pretty selfish.
I appreciate that.
It's all good. So, obviously, heals are more important than Shield of Faith, but for now, your Shield of Faith is gone. Do you want to move anywhere?
Nope.
Rothgar, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack the Thoughtful Bat. Let's make it attack. Oh, that's a miss.
It
I
flutters.
assume it's a miss.
Yes, it flutters away. You're
Okay.
up, Gravestone.
I think I'm going to do him closest to me, so Thoughtful Tarbat.
Nice.
2 damage.
All it takes. Nope.
I only winged it.
Wishful thinking.
You winged it exactly. The trusting Tarbat. Now I'm gonna roll D4 to it goes after.
Oh, and I get to take one more step in this direction.
Further away.
1, 2. That's Bandek. They really don't like
That
you.
is being swarmed.
They really don't like you.
Oh, this one hit.
Oh,
I ain't hear no bell.
No, 3.
they're still standing.
They still standing. Kilvar, you're up.
Let's try to heal Bandai.
Yeah. Woo! Come on.
He is a healing machine.
I swear,
Oh, nice.
if I'm not healing in this game, I can't do a thing.
You found your column, Johnny.
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Yeah, keep those heels going.
All right. Thoughtful Tar. Is there 2 thoughtfuls? No, there's a trusting. That's what I'm getting confused with. All right. D4 from left to right. 4. That was Kilvar going after the healer.
Get him.
17
Oh,
hits.
that's-
1
that's a hit.
damage.
But only 1 HP.
Just a flesh wound. All right. Panic Tarbat. That's Rothgar.
Oh, it's teeter on a 17.
Miss.
That's a miss. Bandak, you're up.
Bandek is going to now try his hand at healing and is going to heal Rothgar.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Nope.
Never much
Oh
luck.
no!
I'm just saying.
I don't have a luck to give you.
I'm gonna give you a luck for a heal. I will.
Yeah.
Madeira is always looking for fantastic clerics. Just putting that out there.
You're trying to convert him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, I can-
there we go.
Oh, there we go. All right.
D6. How much health?
Higher than a 1, baby. Let's go.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, I'm full health.
This team. All right. Rothgar.
This is a good team. I like this team mechanic so far.
We just need to switch roles, is all.
Yeah, that's all we need to do.
It's the same makeup, identical. It's just we needed to switch. who was
Actually, it is the same makeup. We got 2 dwarven priests. We got like a fighter, and we have a ranger.
All right, Rothgar, you're up.
Okay, let's attack Thoughtful. That's the one there. All the way damage. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Oh, that looked like it was going to be an 18.
Luther, you're up.
Ah.
All right. Let's see. Go thrusting down in the bottom there.
All right. Take your shot. It is good. Not quite enough. It pierces through, but it looks like it's still flickering.
I'm winging them all, but they're moving. It's hard to hit a bat with a bow and arrow.
D4. Who's it coming after? Rothgar. All right.
Bring it.
Ooh, it's bringing it. Bites into you. Kilvar, you're up.
I'm going to take a swing at the trusting one.
Try to take it out.
Gonna heal it.
At least that wasn't a healing spell.
Yeah, use your ones for that.
Yeah.
Critical failure.
See, I can't attack. Like,
All right. I'm gonna say they get advantage to attack you, if anything, and if any of them choose to attack you, you're stumbling around a bit for now. Thoughtful Tarbat. Let's see who it attacks. That is Bandak. All right, Bandak is trying to bite you once again. That is 13 is not enough. Panicked is going to attack who? Maybe we can go in and get that advantage. Nope. It's coming down to Bandak.
Yeah.
The number 2 number just keeps coming up. Oh, you're parrying
It's
him
a miss,
away.
though.
Like a boss, Bandak, you're up.
Let's see how people are set, fairly healthy. I'm going to take a attack at the thoughtful bat in front of me.
Go for it. That is
That's a hit.
That's
He's dead.
That's a chop. He is gone. Rothgar.
Okay, let's take a swing here at the trusting Tarbat there. He's by me. Can't roll to hit anything this combat. Yeah, nope, that's me.
Luther, you're up.
All right, I've wounded them all, so I think I'm going to continue that trend and go after the panic Darbat.
You'll be disappointed if you take it out in one shot.
I would. You got to wound them first. Oh well, not that one. I had enough damage to do it, but just not the shot.
Enough damage to kill it instantly twice over.
Okay. It's going to make a wisdom check, see if it flees.
Makes sense. It's pretty wounded.
It fails. The trusting Tarbat. I'm going to delete it because it flies up into the darkness and is getting out of here. Kilvar, you're up.
I'm going to take a step over here, and I'm going to attempt to swing at the bat. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm glad your worst rolls are with your attacks, though.
Well, me too.
Yeah, for sure. And wisdom check for this one, because its numbers is all gone. It's left all alone. It's a morale check, basically. It's a living creature.
Yeah.
It's smart enough to know at this point it's gone. I did not hit the DC, and so it scutters off. All right, with that, you can position yourself where you want. I'm assuming...
I can pick up my...
That's what I'm doing as well.
Yep.
Picking up a torch.
All right, get off of it so I can click it.
I'm going to pop open its letter
Okay, I would turn this
while
off.
everyone's rushing around to pick up torches.
Yeah. And you mentioned those rectangular objects. Wanted to take a look at those.
This one is not working here. All right, so as an action, Kilvar, you're going to break the seal and you read it. And it appears to be a letter to a noble within Eldrach, which in the city that you are from. And it's meant to be sent to them, warning them of threats of a cult of Mugdulblub within the city.
Yeah, I'll read it out loud as everyone else is gathering torches and stuff.
Do we know what a Mugdulblub is?
I'm surprised you don't.
It would be a DC 18 hard intellect check if you want to try to
Oh my god.
roll it.
Oh, 16.
I want to do this for the lulls because I have like a negative modifier intelligence, but if I get a nat 20... Close.
Since we're all rolling he's reading the letter out loud. I'm going to just...
See if anything clicks.
No, we definitely don't know what this thing is.
Oh, what about did Bandic roll? Oh, that was almost a 20 for me.
Okay. So,
Nope.
now as the rest three of you still had actions, I guess I'll let me just reset this so we can know what order you're doing it all in, even though Kilvar already used his to read his letter. So we'll start with Rothgar. What action would you like to take?
You mentioned there was those thin rectangular objects along the wall?
Yeah, along the southern wall, basically right here.
Okay.
Down right here.
Yeah, I want to take a look at those.
Sure. So,
Do I need to do an investigate, or is it just focusing I don't know what's involved.
well, I'll tell you what it is. It's up to you if you want to do anything further. A tarnished gold-framed painting is in each of the three little cubby holes here. So I'm going to say that right along this wall. You know what? I think they're meant to be down here. They wouldn't be up in a cave. That's my bad.
Okay, so they're not there. Okay, I'll do something.
You can still move up if you want, but I'm going to say that they're because it says they're in the little cubby areas, and down here I think it's meant to be down here.
Okay.
So down in this room, I'll say that you see three paintings on the wall.
Okay. What else was in this immediate chamber we were in? Is this just a cave, or was there
Nothing else of note here, just the air whistling above you and the sounds of bats and that kind of thing. And down south there's alcoves with a tarnished gold-framed paintings. And I'm going to say that there's three of them there.
Okay, I can sort of move there. I don't have a light source, but what can I sort of see from, like, here? I do see another door, though.
And you do see that the paint runs into, like, it's kind of gray and slurry and that kind of thing. And the paintings are, the paintings appear to be pretty much ruined, but they are a gold picture frame.
Are the 3 paintings all together along this wall, or is there like a painting here, a painting on the opposite wall, or
they're in a different cubby hole at the end of each of these little halls here? We'll say that they'd be put up right for like a display piece.
Okay, but you said there was 3.
Yeah, there's 3, and so one of these coves is just empty.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I? Is it possible, like, any of these... I want to, like, investigate these paintings, just see if there's, like, anything out of the ordinary, like, any, like, hidden secrets. So I guess just, do I have to do it per painting, or do I do it overall intelligence check?
You can do it overall as you gather 3 of them up, and I'll just say you gather 3 of them up, and give me an intelligence check for his investigation. Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Alright, you size these up, and the first one you look at is nothing out of the ordinary. You just figure they're worth about 10 gold pieces each.
Okay.
And gathering all 3 of them will grant you 1 XP if you can return them back.
Ooh, duly noted.
So it's an XP and 30 gold, essentially, for the 3 picture frames.
How much space do they take up in my pack?
I'm going to say all 3 of them combined will take up 1 slot.
Okay.
So it's three picture frames just stacked on each other. Will be 1 slot, worth 30 gold pieces. On the third one, you notice that there appears to be an old parchment scrap that is stuck to the back of one of them.
I'll sort of pick it off.
And it reads,
"Oh,
the door is behind my statue. -RB." Okay, and now we got Luther and Bandit. Is there anything in particular you wanted to do here?
I would like to look for traps.
All right, give me a wisdom. And what are you going to do? Gravestone? You can move up a bit too, of course.
Yeah, I know most of the ground is Bandek blood, but I'm going to search the areas where he didn't fall down to see if there's any sign. I'm going to investigate the ground to see if there's any sign of the blood trail that we were originally following.
Sure, go for it. Yeah. That's intellect for not safe for that because it's specific. Oh, look at you guys. All right, so with the wisdom check, searching the area for anything out of the ordinary, nothing of note. Everything looks fine. You do not see any traps or any secret doors or compartments or anything. Bandek, it all looks pretty clear. And as for gravestone, you see that it's very faint, but the blood does lead down to this door.
And I will say that the trail we were following earlier leads to this door down here to the south.
I'll sort of share what I found there as well, just the parchment, and mostly mention like statue. We come across any statues?
Only at the very beginning.
Yeah, there was a statue at the very beginning when we entered here, wasn't there?
Yeah, the very, very start.
The very start, there's a deformed, hideous statue in the southern alcove, yeah.
Duly noted in case we have to backtrack.
Ours
is a secret passage.
I do want to point out, Luther, you get advantage on any rolls for when you're tracking, by the way. So I would consider looking at blood smears, tracking what direction it went.
I can roll again to see if I get a nat 20. Does it make a difference?
Yeah, sure. Sure. It just, if you get a nat 20, I'll give you the...
okay.
But you did actually get a 20, which I did say is higher than the hard ADC earlier, remember?
Yep.
So with that, at this point, there's a few splotches there, and you just see the little smear of a handprint, and you're getting, again, multiple figures, and I'll say with good roll like a 20, the expert tracker you are, I'll give you that there looks to be either 2 dwarves or 2 halflings, and 2 other, like, humanoid size. So the size of a human, elf, half-orc, like that size.
I'm going to make the assumption that this was the missing party that went away a week ago.
It does match that
They-
description, yes.
Died in that chamber and were dragged all the way to this door, and I'm going to say that out loud because I am an excellent tracker.
Bandit.
I'd like to
Should I open
it
the
up.
door? You've put yourself in peril quite enough.
This is fine. I've got this. The light guides my path.
If you say so.
Oh, I don't have. Did my torch go out?
Your torch
did
went
it?
out, yeah.
It just went out, yeah.
I guess
Which means mine has only got like a minute.
Yeah, I'm cracking another one.
All right. And so you're going to move on down south? Okay, this room, you can all kind of pile in a little, up to your 6 squares if you can. The chamber's floor is covered in tiny, glossy brown mushrooms that seem to thrive in the shadows, forming a carpet that rustles softly underfoot. Along the northeastern wall, the very stone churns and froths with inexplicable bubbles, as if the very earth itself is in a constant, mysterious upheaval. Strange, soft hissing and popping sounds fill the air, reminiscent of a cauldron's boil.
I gotta cover my mouth.
You can take any actions you want to do, or you can now do a dash and move again.
Let's go to move again.
These mushrooms that are growing, I'd like to do a quick action to investigate what kind of mushrooms they are.
So, okay. Yep, you can roll with advantage, because you're a ranger, and it's intellect-based.
Did you say they were glowing mushrooms?
Nope, they are tiny, glossy brown mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
With the 18, you identify these, and you know that they typically carpet a lot of different areas in the wilds, and mostly found in dark, damp places. And you know they can regrow very quickly. They are filling and nutritious, and they taste very good. However, they're known to cause hallucinations.
Magic mushrooms. Very nice.
And I'm not sure if you guys can hear the bubbling, but this diagonal flat wall was that, like I said, the stone is churning and frothing. The literal stone in the wall is bubbling and moving. It's in a constant shifting and changing. And there's a tunnel that leads to the far right, and then a door right to the south of Bandek. And I will point out something that you would be able to see to the far right.
I'm going to pick some of those mushrooms and put them in my pack. Is that something I can do?
Yep, you'll just pick enough to take up 1 gear slot of... I'll give you enough mushrooms with that. So we'll say 4 uses. So it's 1 slot, but you got 4. You could use it 4 times. 4 separate batches. All right, so I'm going to point out to the right, down that long tunnel in that room with the bit of light that you have, you see a surreal sight that greets your eyes. An alabaster statue of a woman, her white eyes gazing gently upon all who enter. Surrounded by an eerie, shimmering aura that makes her appear to float effortlessly in the air. And the floor, though cracked and worn, is strangely free of any debris, adding to the room's pristine atmosphere. And that's what you can make out from here.
Statue. Perhaps the one mentioned on this parchment? Should we investigate closer?
Could be worth a chance.
Okay, so it's the top of the round. Whoever's leading the party can choose to either move in or do what they want. Okay, stop.
Oh. Oh.
And this is where we'll end the game. As you make it, I'll say you make it, probably everybody pile in, you'd probably be like this, right? Because by the time
clean.
you notice it, you'd have to be about that far. You'd have to be stepping into the room about this far. By the time you could notice what it is. What you now see is the alabaster statue is in a transparent kind of large gelatinous cube. The statue floats upright inside of its translucent body as it moves around, and as you step into the room, it seems to have caught your gaze, and it immediately is going to come out. Roll for initiative, but we'll do that next time.
Yeah, that's a good spot to end it.
Alright everybody, the next episode will be here on the screen if it's available at this time. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the adventure, share this with your friends if you want to help this channel grow, and as always, stay in the light.